From the moment a girl is born, something invisible begins to shape her world. Not love, not freedom, but boundaries. These boundaries are created by family traditions, societal expectations, religious teachings, and cultural customs that tell her what she can and cannot do. A boy is often celebrated for his birth, while a girl may be seen as a burden. She is told how to sit, how to speak, what to wear, and even how to think. Her childhood is rarely hers. Even before she learns to make her own choices, others start making them for her. The family may tell her that her ultimate goal is marriage. The school may discourage her from subjects like science or leadership roles. Religious leaders might glorify her only when she is silent, sacrificing, and obedient. She becomes a prisoner, not in chains, but in invisible ideas. That she is less than a man, that she must always adjust, and that her success should not outshine a male relative. These ideas are taught so deeply that even women start believing them. This is the real root of gender bias. It is not just in law or systems, but in the mind of every human who sees the woman as secondary. It is not just society or religion that dominates a woman. It is the thoughts, fears, and beliefs planted within her own mind since childhood. That is why, even when laws change, the mindset remains. A woman may now work in a company, but she is still expected to come home early and cook. She may earn money, but she is still expected to let her husband handle the finances. She may have dreams, but if those dreams threaten tradition, she is asked to give them up. In many households, even educated women are discouraged from speaking in family decisions. In some places, daughters are given less food, less health care, or denied education because the family believes her future lies in another home, not in her own identity. In religious spaces, the woman is sometimes worshipped as a goddess, but only in pictures or rituals. In real life, she is often told that she must serve the man, be pure, cover her body, and never question authority. The message is loud, but subtle. Your body is yours, but only to serve. Your voice is yours, but only to agree. So how does one break free from this deeply rooted bias? The first step is to see it clearly, not as an outside problem, but as an internal condition. A woman who silently accepts injustice, fearing rejection, is unconsciously feeding the system. Real freedom begins when she questions every idea that tells her she is incomplete without someone else, that she must sacrifice to be loved, or that her beauty is more important than her wisdom. The chains are not just outside. They are thoughts like, I am not enough. I must be liked. I should not speak too much. These thoughts must be observed without fear. Every time a woman makes a choice from her own awareness, whether to marry, study, travel, or even be alone, she is breaking centuries of conditioning. And every time a man supports that choice without ego, he is healing a wound in society. Change is not in slogans or social media posts, but in silent acts of courage. A girl choosing education over marriage, a mother allowing her daughter to disagree, a man letting his wife grow without trying to control her. In workplaces too, the bias is not always loud. Sometimes it is in the way a woman's suggestion is ignored until a man repeats it, or how her ambition is labeled as arrogance while the same in a man is seen as leadership. A woman may be promoted but expected to prove herself twice as hard. This double standard is a symptom of a deeper disease, the failure to see beyond gender. But a woman does not have to become like a man to gain respect. She must simply be true to her own intelligence, her own inner strength. Real empowerment is not copying someone else's path but walking your own, even if it is slow, different, or lonely. A woman who is aware, alert, and fearless becomes dangerous to systems built on obedience. She may be called names, selfish, rebellious, too bold, but in truth, she is simply alive. A practical example can be seen in how families treat boys and girls differently. If a boy stays out late, he is independent. If a girl does the same, she is irresponsible. This difference is not logical, it is emotional conditioning. It can only be broken when both parents and children see it and talk about it. In many households, a daughter who wants to study abroad is stopped, while the son is encouraged. But if even one family allows their daughter to go, and she proves herself, she becomes an example, not only for herself but for the entire community. This is how change spreads, slowly, deeply, one person at a time. But rebellion alone is not enough. Many women fight society but remain prisoners inside. They are angry, reactive, or dependent on external validation. True transformation comes when a woman sees that no outer freedom matters unless she is free from within. Free from fear of loneliness, fear of rejection, fear of being unloved. These fears are often the hidden walls behind which many women live, even in modern cities. A woman may dress how she wants, speak what she wants, but if she still needs someone's approval to feel complete, she is not truly free. So the deepest work is inner, to observe these fears, question them, and let them dissolve. When a woman starts sitting with herself in silence, not escaping into roles or relationships, she starts discovering her real strength, the strength of being whole, even when alone. That wholeness is the key to overcoming centuries of domination. Also, women must stop glorifying suffering. Many are taught that to be good, they must tolerate everything: bad marriage, disrespect, injustice. This is not kindness, this is conditioning. True strength is not in silently suffering, but in standing for truth without hate. A woman must learn to say no, with clarity, not guilt. She must learn to protect her peace, even if it means disappointing others. She must give herself the love she keeps begging from others. And when she does that, something magical happens. She no longer needs to be rescued, praised, or accepted. She becomes rooted like a tree, flexible yet unshakable. The outer world will still resist. Families may oppose, religions may condemn, workplaces may criticize. But when the inner world is clear, these things lose power. A woman who knows herself can walk through rejection without losing her way. She can walk into a room where she is not welcomed and still not shrink. She does not fight the system in anger but shines through her being. Her existence itself becomes her protest. She does not shout, "I am equal." She simply lives like she is. And that is more powerful than any argument. Men too must be included in this transformation. A man who has grown up thinking he is superior must also look within and ask, who gave me this idea? What am I trying to prove? Is my worth really based on control? A man who sees his own inner fear of losing power, of being vulnerable, of being questioned, begins to soften. He becomes more human, less ego. Such a man does not fear a strong woman. He respects her. He does not try to dominate her. He walks beside her. This is real equality. Not a fight between genders, but a friendship between humans. In the end, gender is just a body. Intelligence, love, courage, awareness. These are not male or female qualities. They are human qualities. When we stop dividing people by gender, we allow their inner beauty to blossom. A woman is not here to just give birth to children. She is here to give birth to ideas, to freedom, to compassion. She is not made only to serve others. She is made to discover truth, just like anyone else. She is not a role. She is a being. And the day she sees this clearly without doubt or fear is the day the world will change. Not in slogans, but in silence.